Oh, this guy's a machine. Every time he gets a chance to go out there and kick a field goal, it is right down the middle. Good job by the offense, good job by the kicker.
On first down.
Green, 39.
Throws the pass. He had no time to get set. They've come out in the dime package. 2nd and 10. And complete. Gains 19.
When you're behind in a football game, all you can do on the offensive side is just go out there and thinking about making plays and picking up first downs. Good job by the offense.
Now on first down, he'll take the snap, the first here in the 4th quarter. Looking for a receiver on the left side here.
Oh, there's nothing like a play-action pass. When the offensive linemen make it look like it's a run, the linebackers are all near the line of scrimmage and easy to throw it down the field for that completion.
They're setting up screen, under fire on that throw. Well, the quarterback's hurried on the play, and he throws it incompletion.
And the QB had no chance, Jim, that time. No chance. The offensive line just has to keep the defenders off the quarterback a little longer.
Throws to the right. Complete.
Another first down by the offense. The defense is definitely getting fatigued. And when you get fatigued, you cannot think, so look out.
That reception gave them the first down. And he was wide open. Touchdown. And this game just got a whole lot more interesting. Walker's playing out of position in the backfield here. Easy catch there. No one near him.
When you pick up first downs against the defense, they will get tired. That time, nice job by the offense getting the first down, even though they're losing here in the game.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Looking to the right side and throwing. He's wide open for the grab.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Stands in the pocket, and he's forced to the ground.
I don't know what the quarterback was looking at. He had to know the defense was blitzing that time. Doesn't make a quick enough decision, and the defense gets there and gets the sack.
The Chiefs set at the line. Dime package. Taking it up the middle. After that run, it's still 3rd and 9 to go. He'll fire it out to the left. That ball was in his hands.
You don't see it often in today's game. These gloves these wide receivers wear, my gosh, anybody could catch it. I don't know how he dropped it.
The kick is through for 3.
Well, when you get points, it's never a bad thing. That is for sure. Good job by the field goal kicker that time. Nice job by the offense moving the football down the field.
Time is running out. The defense knows it's playing with the lead, but doing whatever it can to just try to run out the clock. And Washington's going to take the handoff now. Defense lining up here late in this one, trying to hold on to the lead. 2-minute warning. And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on first down. For a loss.
That's just a bad job by the quarterback that time. Bad decision. He keeps the football, doesn't fool the defense, and he gets taken to the ground. He loses yards.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. And they bring him down at the 44-yard line.
Well, when your team is behind, what do? Just come out there and get a first down. That's a nice job by the offense.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Looking for an open receiver on the right.
Good job by the receiver, running into that defense, through the zone, finding the open space, and making a nice catch.
The Titans have saved all 3 of their timeouts for here in the 4th quarter. 1st and 10, and Washington football. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. 2nd and 7, they'll run with it again. The tackle is going to be made, but he's beyond the first down marker.
Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
This next play will be run from inside the 20, and a week ago they were sensational inside the red zone. Looking to scramble. Walker's a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield. 2nd and 6. Trying to make something happen. Gain of 7. The Titans signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used. First down here. And Washington's taking the handoff. Holds them to 7. That'll stop the clock with that timeout. Following that timeout, offense back out on the field. The Titans head to the line. They've got 1 time, and he's in for the touchdown. There it is. The game has come to an end. It was a good one throughout, hotly contested, right down to the wire. Bill, before we go, how about a little chat about how much this win means?
Well, Jim, let's look at it this way. It was just a nice win. It keeps your confidence up, and it just gives you a little energy to go out next week and try to accomplish it again. That's it. Show some toughness. That's why we're calling this the play of the game today. Even though it's a short run near the goal line for a touchdown, the offensive line just whoops the tail, and they let the runner get in there for the score.
reach decibel levels comparable to that of a jet engine. CenturyLink Field is the location for this Week 6 matchup between the Tennessee Titans and the Seattle Seahawks.
Hello, friends, and welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Jim Nance and Phil Simms here on the scene, getting set for kickoff. Phil, it's all yours before we get the game started.
Well, you know, Jim, we had a chance to talk to both teams. We saw they're excited about playing this game. And when you get teams like this, it should be an exciting day.
The Titans lined up in the pistol. 1st and 10. And the give now to Chris Johnson. Gain of 4. Imposing their will early on the defense with a solid effort on the ground.
We talk so much, don't we, about the passing game in the NFL, but it's still about who can out-hit the other one. And right now, the offense, they are winning that battle. Nice run. Excellent job of just picking up the first down. This offense is hot. Another first down, and they are moving down the field.
The Titans come out in the pistol. He wants to go deep, but it falls incomplete.
Well, there's no doubt about it. This guy has a strong arm. That time he just sails the football way past the receiver deep down the field.
The Seahawks come out in the nickel. 2nd down and 10. Middle. They spot it at the 42. It's a 2-tight end formation. Chris Johnson takes the handoff, has the first down, now looking for more. Someone's been injured out there. Hold on a minute.
Always hard to guess what the injury is, and don't like to speculate, but I think it's pretty apparent. It's an upper body injury. We'll let you know when we find out.
The defense gets a sack.
That's what all defensive coordinators love to see, when they don't have to blitz and one of their defensive linemen gets a sack without any blitzing.
Setting up in the pistol on this play. Out of the gun. Going to take off with it. Getting sacked again. And for a second straight play, he takes the sack.
Yeah, that time, Jim, it's strictly the quarterback's fault. The protection was there. He held the football too long. Why, I don't know. There were receivers open down the field. He just couldn't pull the trigger.
They've got him again.
Nice job that time by the outside linebacker getting the sack. They ask a lot of these guys now. They are special players in the NFL. Stopping the run and the speed to get outside and get the sacks on the quarterback too.
Harvin will return the punt, and he is tackled down at the 38-yard line. Wilson's heading out now for his first series.
Well,
for this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. 1st and 10. They give it to the running back. Left side. He'll be taken down about 3 yards short of the first. Well, we're anxious to hear the full story on that injury. Let's go down to Danielle Bellini with the story.
Guys, I just spoke with a Titans official. Chris Johnson's injury appears to be related to the upper body. Trainers are saying it is a severe injury, but would not confirm what the injury is at this time.
3rd and 2 here after the run. Back to the ground. He'll be brought down, but not before picking up the first down.
even though the defense knows you're probably going to run the football, it's 3rd and short. If you run hard, all you need is a little bit of a lane. We see it there, able to get the first down.
Back to the running back. He's brought down right around the 43-yard line.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
That brings the play to an end.
When your defensive tackles are playing really well, it is amazing what it can do for a defense. That time they stopped the inside run, and it just lets the outside defenders and everybody else run free because of how well they are playing. You're near midfield, it's 4th down, what do? I got the answer right here. You punt it. Play field position, make the other offense drive the length of the field to score.
That'll be a touchback. Offense lines up here. 1st and 10. Over to right. That catch will extend the drive. He's going to be tackled right around the 49.
When the football's in the air, the receiver on the curl route has to see it and come back towards the quarterback. That's what he did that time. That's why they got the completion.
Stands in the pocket, under pressure, and incomplete. Lined up in the pistol formation. 2nd down, 10. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Here comes the training staff as we've got a player down on the field.
Well, that looks like an upper body injury, Jim. I think we both can tell that. And now the question is, how bad is it? You just never know. Well, the long run that time, and there's a lot of reasons why they got that long run. But the biggest one, the good blocking up front, but what patience for the running back. He did not panic because it took a while for that running lane to develop. But it did. He saw it, he hit it, and he used his talents to get down the field for the big game. Well, even though they're down more than 7 here, the offense down the red zone, it'll be good for them for the rest of this game. Their confidence for the offensive coach that they can punch this in for the touchdown.
2-minute warning. Now inside the red zone. They were very good at finishing off drives last week in this situation. And Washington's got it on the handoff. A tackle behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the 1st down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Thompson's a tight end, but lined up in the backfield for this play. On the run, looking across the middle. Tennessee is in the end zone for the touchdown.
Well,
1st down, offense readying for the snap. And out of the shotgun, he'll fire it out to the left, and it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit. Danielle's got an injury update for us. Let's go to her now.
Guys, I just spoke with a Titans official. He was unable to confirm exactly what the injury was, but he did tell me that it is related to the upper body.
Looking long. It's intercepted. To a halt.
good.
Down as they head to the line. Play action. Going for the home run. Interception. They bring him to the turf. First down on the way. And Washington's going to secure the handoff. They pounce on him there. Offense lines up here. Just had to avoid the sack. Incomplete.
When you see this cover 2 defense as a quarterback, you got to know where to throw the football. That time he did not make a good decision. You got to throw it sometimes deep down the middle. The safeties are not there. They're outside. He did not take advantage of that coverage that time.
The Titans will approach this play from out of the pistol. And he's tackled at the 34-yard line.
I think the coach took a little risk that time going for it on 4th and short. 4th and short in the NFL has turned into one tough proposition, but a good job that time getting it.
1st and 10. Looking at every option, and he's taken down.
Well, you see it all the time. When the offensive line can't stop the defensive pass rush, then you have your running backs hit a defensive lineman before they go out for the pass.
Got a little crease. The flag is down.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
Tackles made.
Anytime you get in the red zone, you want to punch it in there and get 7 points. They're being dominated today. They're down more than 7, but don't worry about it. Score here and just keep playing.
Now, the next snap from inside the red zone, where a week ago they starred as a team. And he is tackled at the 14. The Titans in the pistol. Makes the reception.
When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. Getting away from the pressure. Secures it with puts up 6.
Deep.
The Titans line up in the pistol offense. That's a gain of 7.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
2nd down, 3 for the first. Gets away from the stack. The tackle is made.
I like this. Show some patience. Don't try to get it all in one play. Pick up first downs and try to go down the field and score.
The Titans will go with the pistol on this play. 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground on 1st down. And they get to him at the 45.
Running backs, they love counter runs. They know when a defense has been over pursuing, so they make that fake one way, and when they cut it back, there's usually a great running lane there.
Trying to find an open man. The defense gets the sack. The defense comes out in the nickel. We are back for the start of the 4th quarter. He's going deep. And it falls incomplete.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
That picks up 7. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 5 times today. Really been beat up. And he'll step out of bounds.
When you're behind in a football game, all you can do on the offensive side is just go out there and thinking about making plays and picking up first downs. Good job by the offense.
The Titans lined up in the pistol. Challenging the defenders to the right side. No one in sight. Has the grab.
That's how we do, D. That's how we do. They don't want nothing.
This doesn't look good. We've got a player down, and he's in pain.
I think you can just tell by the body language and the way he's acting, that is an upper body injury. Hope it's not severe. We'll let you know as soon as we find out.
Bringing the play to an end.
The best way to keep the other offense on the sidelines is just keep marching down the field and picking up those first downs. What a good job by the offense.
They'll take the snap from inside the red zone. A week ago, they had a lot of success inside the 20. And here's a look at their red zone percentage to this point, which is brought to you by Verizon. Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has an injury update.
Guys, I just spoke with a Titans official. The injury appears to be minor, so the trainers are just looking him over one last time, and then he'll get back on the field.
Goes to the left, picks up only 2.
Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
What a catch. Touchdown.
Here.
The Titans come out in the pistol. Now 1st and 10. To the right side, and picks up about 3. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Rocks him with that hit, and the ball's going to fall incomplete.
It did take talent to do something like this. You've got a time to pass where the football's going, where the receiver's going to catch it and do the perfect timing, hit that receiver, and then football comes flying out. Nice job that time, incomplete pass.
Wide open for the catch.
Keep the momentum on your side. You got a lead here in the second half. Nice play that time. You pick up the first down. Let's see if you can take advantage of it.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. It's handed to the running back. Breaks out of that one.
You know, when the linebackers, when they see that the offensive formation is shifted to one side, well, as a linebacker, you got to play to that strong side and try to get up there and stop the run.
On 1st down, it's back to the ground game. Oh, we've got an injured player on the field.
That's a good job. He's able to get up and get off the field, and my guess is he's going to be okay. A little bit of a scare there, no doubt about it. That makes everybody nervous. Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
We're late in the game, and the offense is in no hurry. There's the offense picking up another 1st down on 3rd down.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has the injury update.
Guys, I just spoke with a Titans official. Sean Green's injury seems to be relatively minor, or at least it's minor enough that he'll be back on the field shortly.
That's a timeout call. Quarterback coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 6th time in this game. It's Earl Thomas who makes the tackle. They call for the timeout to stop the clock. Everybody's back out on the field now after that defensive timeout. The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap, and they're going to call a timeout here to stop the clock. After that timeout by the defense, play is ready to resume. Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. 4th down. Got to get it into the end zone. That's a failed conversion, but you might as well. The Titans coming to the line, so they'll have all 3 of their timeouts here in the 4th quarter. Nate Washington with the grab. The Titans call a timeout, their first. First down here after the completion. They'll go shotgun here. Waits for an opening to unfold. Ball's picked off. Good a good game to watch today. Competitive all the way to the end. Before we can... We're here in Nashville for this Thursday night matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Tennessee Titans.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. And Phil, looking down on that field.
Setting up in the pistol on this play. He stacked up at that point.
Good job that time by the running back, getting down the field and picking up big yards.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground.
And they go back to the ground, trying to establish the run, but there's nothing there here at the start.
Well, they didn't pick up many yards that time, no doubt about it, but that's a bad job by the running back. He picked the wrong side to run to. Nobody was blocked from the side he went to.
It's Navarro Bowman who brings him down.
With the carry, gain of 2 on the play.
They come to the line on third down. They did an excellent job of executing in these spots last week.
That pass was hurried.
This defense you're playing against, they're pretty good. So it's fourth down near midfield, punt the football.
Trotting out now to join the huddle. Last week he put together a game. The 49ers defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. And here's the pass incomplete.
When receivers are running drag routes across the field, you got to have nice touch and accuracy on the football. That time the quarterback just throws it too far in front.
Second down and 10.
Unstoppable. Someone's been injured out there. Hold on a minute.
Always hard to guess what the injury is, and don't like to speculate, but I think it's pretty apparent. It's an upper body injury. We'll let you know when we find out.
And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
An off-tackle run, it's a staple of all offenses in the NFL. And a general rule is you run off the right tackle because he is the power tackle, where the left tackle is the
on that hurried throw.
Let's get the injury report from Danielle Bellini.
Guys, I just spoke with a Titans official. Sounds like it's just a minor issue, and he'll be back on the field shortly.
Chris Johnson lined up in the backfield. Throwing now to his left. The Titans get a first down.
I think the best thing to say about that play is just it gained a few yards, so That's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
They've got a first down now after that catch. Brought down, picks up the first as he's tackled at the 25.
That time it was an easy completion for the quarterback on the play-action pass, and it fools the defense because look how aggressive the offensive line is. They sold the play to the defense, and the quarterback took advantage. That was a running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Throws to the right. He's in the end zone. Touchdown.
There's no doubt about it. When you score like that to tie up the game, it shifts momentum. And it's all up now to the...
The 49ers lined up in the nickel. Reaches out and snatches it. He's brought down at the 23-yard line.
Well, Jim, I always say it's about deception when you're playing offense. That time, the play-action fake by the quarterback was so good that defense didn't even see that he still had the football, and he throws it down there for a nice completion. The off-tackle run, it's just what it says it is. You're going to read the tackle's block and decide whether you're going to go inside or outside. Usually, this is the first running play every team puts in their offense when they go to training camp.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
That's a face mask call, and of course, for now on, it's 15 yards no matter how you slice it. They don't even have to interpret it anymore. The severity of it, it's a big penalty.
Yeah, it is a big penalty. You know, one thing, you know why we see a lot of face mask penalties in the NFL now? It's because players tackle too high. Get your arms around the waist. Go down low to make those tackles, and you wouldn't get those face mask penalties.
2nd and goal from the 8. He had no time to get set. Third down play coming up, and last week that was not an issue as they converted time and time again. 3rd and goal from the 8. Play fake here. Gets away from the pressure. Ahmad Brooks brings the quarterback down. Here comes the training staff as we've got a player down on the field.
I don't even want to speculate what the injury is, but I think it's safe to say by just watching the player, he's in a lot of pain, and I hope it's not serious.
And converts on the 3.
That was a good hold, good kick, 3 points. Good job by the offense.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Play action. And the quarterback is taken down.
Well, that's a good job by the defense that time, getting the sack on the blitz. And when you blitz, you're taking a chance. You better get to the quarterback, and that time they did.
Quick drop back. Looks to his left. What a hit, and the ball is dropped.
Not much the offense can do in a situation like this. 3rd and long, what you probably will have to do is either surprise them with a run or throw it short and hope somebody can make a play and pick up the first down.
There's a receiver there, and the catch is made.
These big receivers in the NFL now, they can get down the field and just give them a chance. That's what the quarterback did. Nice catch by the receiver.
First down, throwing again, looking to the right side and throwing. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. That 2nd down coming up. Had it for a moment, but the ball is knocked out incomplete.
Number 9 can't complete the pass.
Walker's usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. The Titans, ball is out. A recovery by the defense. Great job by the defense, forcing and recovering the fumble.
You said the appropriate word there, forcing. The hit was so solid and so good. The offensive player had no choice. He had to give up the football.
Lined up in the pistol formation. Over to right. The Titans get a first down.
Good route that time by the wide receiver on the out route. Nice throw by the quarterback. This is what they call a timing route. Well, they were right on time.
Out of the shotgun formation. He didn't look it in. And you can see how they fared in the red zone to this point, which is brought to you by Verizon. Offense lines up here. Escaping the pressure, looking for an open receiver on the right. Reed is there and has the pick. And a touchback. Johnson's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Play action fake. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
Perfect defense call that time. They allowed the catch. The coach on the sidelines going, well, what else do you want me to do? We had the guy double covered, and you still couldn't make the play.
The defense comes out on the dime, trying to work that left side. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete. The 49ers come out in a dime package. He'll throw it over the middle. Ball's going to be incomplete. A hit knocked the ball out.
Well, it's so hard to do this nowadays, to jar the football out of the hands of the receiver, but the defender did it that time. He hit him, that football came loose, incomplete pass.
Down the field, incomplete.
You're near midfield, it's fourth down, what do? I got the answer right here. You punt it. Play field position, make the other offense drive the length of the field to score.
This will probably be the last play of the first half. Looking down the field. So that's not going to get it done here, and the offense is going to turn it over on down. Offense lines up here. First down and 10. Going to lose yards here.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
The quarterback coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. 25 on that
play. When you pick up first downs against the defense, they will get tired. That time, nice job by the offense getting the first down, even though they're losing here in the game.
This play set up by the long gainer. He's going to be swallowed up behind the line.
Got to give the defense credit here, Jim Nantz. Good job on the option play. They just attacked the offense. The quarterback kept the football, but there's nowhere to run, and he lost yards.
He has the grab.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Got a big lane. The quarterback will protect himself here as he slides to a halt.
Good job by the offense. Another first down. The defense absolutely is getting tired. And when you get tired, you make mistakes.
Johnson's going to take the handoff now. And here's a look at their red zone percentage to this point, which is brought to you by Verizon. The Titans will approach this play from out of the pistol. In on the stop.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Back to the ground. Reed is there and makes the play.
Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
Second down. And Washington's hand. Count it. Touchdown.
Well, here we are. It's a tie game now. We'll see how the teams react to it. Will it be positive or negative?
First down here. Handoff. Running to the left side. The 49ers with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Under fire on that throw.
There are a lot of ways to attack cover, too. You can go deep down the middle where neither the safeties are, or if a linebacker covers somebody deep down the middle, then throw it short underneath the defense.
Forces a 3 and out.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
Pushes aside one tackler. Met at the 40-yard line. First down coming up. Johnson's taking the handoff.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
Walker's playing out of position in the backfield here. Only a yard.
Hey, this defense, they are tough. When you run that football, they got some men up front, and that time they stopped that run just for a short gain.
Third down and 8. Reaches out and grabs it. Reed makes the tackle.
Always manage the football game. You got to be thinking about it all the time if you're the quarterback. It's a tie game. You're down in here in the red zone. Be careful with the football. You at least want to get 3 points out of this.
And he's across for the touchdown.
I would bet first and goal that the offense about 90% of the time is going to run the football. And what do they do here? They run it and they get it done. That is power football at its best.
The Titans in the pistol. First and 10. Over to right. He's brought down.
Well, the defense, they give them a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
Taking off. What a run by Johnson.
What a job by the offensive line that time. This running back hit the hole at full speed, and the defense had very little time to react. And that's how he got in the secondary, made a couple guys miss, and gets down there and gets a long run.
He had it, but the hit jars the ball loose.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground. Good job by the offense, getting another first down. You can tell by looking down on the field that defense, hands on their knees. They are getting tired.
This next play will be run from inside the 20. And a week ago, they were sensational inside the red zone. And you can see how they fared in the red zone to this point, which is brought to you by Verizon. Second down now. Challenging the defense. In his hands, complete. Touchdown. and 10. The throw to the left. The Titans are in for the score.
How about this gift? A wide open receiver down the field. The quarterback, good job of finding him. He throws it down there and he gets the easy touchdown.
Offense lines up here. First and 10. And the give now to Chris Johnson. Slashing to the right side.
Has a terrible read by the running back. It's a short game, but it's all his fault. He picked the wrong hole. He should have cut it back. He didn't, and that's why he was tackled.
Second and 7. The handoff. Running behind the tackle. The tackle was made, but the first down is picked up.
Well, when you're on the defensive side and you read the offensive formation, where do they have the most numbers at? And that's usually where they're going to run the football. That time the offense goes to the strong side, gets outside, you should have an extra defender there waiting for him. Terrible job by the defense.
And the tackle is made right around the 39-yard line.
When you run off tackle, one of the things you're looking for is for your tackle to make a good block, and then if you have a lead fullback, can he get past him and block the linebacker to free up the halfback so he can go in between them and get in the secondary and make a big play.
And Washington's lined up in the slot. Third and about a half a yard. Gets past the first wave. Touchdown.
Well, Jim, with that touchdown this late in the game, that ices it. And if you could sing, you could, I'd let you say it's turned out the light.
The Titans line up in the pistol offense. Down the field. And it's incomplete.
Well, for some reason, this quarterback likes to keep trying to go deep down the field against this cover two. That's not the spot you want to go. You want to look underneath or right down the middle.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And he'll try it left.
Hard sometimes as an offensive coordinator to call plays to catch the defense off guard when you're winning and it's late in the game. So they played it very predictable there. The defense was ready, nowhere to go. I love these timing routes. The out route, nice job by the wide receiver as he's breaking out towards the sideline. That football is right on target.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
When you make play call games, that was a terrible call here on first down.
And here we have second down. That's it. This game is over. All right, Phil, before we go, tell me about the atmosphere down in that winning locker room right now.
It's always a wonderful feeling once you win the football game. Just think about it, Jim. It would be like you playing around the golf and you know it's just you against one other guy and you practice all week long. The anticipation builds. You're so excited for the match. And once you get it done, man, it's a wonderful time. Jim, it was a beautiful run. You talk about the play of the game. This is it. How about the talent of the running back? He showed his size, power, and speed. He got it done, and he picked up big yards.